good evening, good afternoon, wherever you are in the world. Welcome to another Escapement Show. We are here and we had a nice little surprise. We're joined by our good friend, Mr. ID Guy himself.
It's been a long time since I've been on a live stream, boys. And I thought, talking about field watches, let's get into it and really dig deep while we can.
Absolutely.
I think my goal today is to try and convince JC Speedster that field watches deserve a place on the wrist. And not because you got
your work cut out for you.
Exactly. It's going to be a challenge, and that's what I'm here for. So.
Well, I thought it'd be good to get you on because your video that you dropped during the week was awesome, man. Looking at the Explorer style watches.
Talking of which, I'll just drop the link to that in the chat. Yeah, so if you haven't checked that out, please do check out ID Guy's latest video.
I was
on Explorer Alternatives. So yeah.
And of course, as you finish it and as it's all ready to go, so you remember, oh, there was a Longines that you should have included. Oh, there was like 16 other watches that you could have spent another 10 minutes covering. It's always the case. You think you've got something solid, and it's like, nah, you've only missed about 6 watches that should have been covered. And yeah. So it goes.
Nah, I think you covered the field quite well, man. No, it was good.
Yeah.
Interesting topic though, field watches, because like. What I find is interesting is that there's a bit of a gray area, like it's the sort of military, but then there's sometimes you can throw some Fliegers into the mix. So
it's a little bit dicey. It's defining. Hopefully, T is going to define what the field watch is, because I'm also a little bit confussed. We talk about what I'm wearing, which is a pilot watch, but also has field watch elements. How do you definitively, can a field watch have a chronograph element in it? That's a start of a question.
Yeah.
So it goes.
Speaking of that, man, show us what do you got on the
list? Let's have a little check. JCB, we'll start with you.
I'll go last, please.
Speedy.
Boy.
Focus. Yeah, they're wearing the
Speedy, the new Speedy.
I've had this thing on all week. It's just so good, man. I've hardly taken it off, to be honest. Yeah, loving it.
Why isn't the chronograph running?
What?
Excuse me.
That's right.
We're on time right now. We're time's money.
You can see the Amiga logo now.
Love it, man. Love it.
Applied Amiga logo on the 3861 Sapphire.
So let's hear it from you. I want to hear, after a couple of days, weeks you've been wearing this. What's the definitive breakdown? Because we were back and forth about the reverse Panda. I am so keen on that watch.
Yeah,
you just found it a little bit too dressy. I want to hear about the thoughts now after a couple of weeks.
I got to tell you, man, this thing, the size. Okay, like like when I first tried this on like 4 or 5 years ago or whatever. Yeah, I was saying, man, it just felt so good on the wrist. And
it does. I mean, the videos and stuff you sent me, it fits you perfectly. That's the one thing I see. I mean, I like Thomas. I'm not a big fan of the Speedy Professional in the standard look.
Moonwatch,
a little bit of a controversy. But on your wrist, man, it fits beautifully. I'm like, wow. I've never seen a 42 sit so well, because you also have a nice flat wrist too, which helps.
Man, like I've been comparing it to my other watches like that I've got, and this one, it's just so good. Like it's the mid case is really thin, so on the wrist just feels so good. It's perfect, man. It's great. Look, I could go on and on about how good it is. I think the two things that I've had that I think the things that I would sort of change about it. I don't know if you can hear it. I'm just putting it near the microphone. When you sort of do this, you get a little bit of rattling, like the bracelet.
Okay.
I'm nitpicking, right? I'm just nitpicking because like this guy here, when you put this one on, this doesn't make any sound at all. Like, so you can I compare it to the Rolex. The Rolex is just rock solid. Like, it doesn't make any noise. This one's got that little bit of that, just that chintzy sort of, like a little bit of rattles here and there. And the other thing is, I think you'd probably appreciate this ID guy from a design point of view. It's just so monochrome, like it's all black and white. I would have loved a little pop of color, like maybe if the Speedmaster on the dial was in red or something like that. That would just that tiny, just some sort of little bit of color would be cool. But that's my only they're my only nitpicks. Besides that, man, I've just been absolutely loving it, man. Just such a great fucking machine. Just fits really well, goes with everything. That's awesome. Yeah, just loving it, man. And I'm loving the manual wind as well.
I was going to ask you about that because I'm also rocking a manual wind today, and
me.
Yeah, and you T, exactly.
Yeah,
so you're enjoying it. It takes a little bit of getting used to, hey.
My first manual wind watch, and I was a bit, you know, sort of hesitant. Well, not hesitant, but I was sort of thinking, oh shit, am I going to remember to wind it? But man, I'm just always winding it. I wind it like probably twice a day or something like that.
Geez.
Yeah,
be careful there. Don't want to go too overboard. It should be like every day in a bit. I know it has a lock, like a
it stops. Like just like you can't overwind it. Actually, you get to a point where actually you can't wind it anymore. So, but yeah.
So ID guy, what are you wearing?
I want to hold this back for last because we're going to talk about a release from this brand that happened this week that was really
Well,
so you first, brother.
I'll take mine off, and I'm wearing what is a sort of field watch and pilot's watch, but we're getting to this because pilot's watches, army watches, and navy watches were all field watches. Were all came under the banner field watches. So I got my Omega 953 for Arrow RAF.
It's beautiful, man. It's one of my favorites by far. It's beautiful.
So good.
It looks just like the Smiths W10s that I used to freaking adore. I still adore. I'll tell you why I sold them in a moment, but this is awesome. Beautiful. The condition is stunning too.
Great condition. Yeah, it's only had a mild polish in its past, but it's a great watch. I love it. Had it 4 years now.
Wow.
So.
What size is that, Tom?
It's
35,
35, I'd say, yeah.
I think it's a little bit bigger, maybe 38 or something.
Okay. Cool.
Yeah. Go on an ID guy, surprise us.
It's nothing surprising. I mean, it's kind of boring at this stage. I've been wearing this watch. I can't get off my hand. Been wearing this thing for 2 years straight, and I still absolutely freaking adore it. And it's the 765 AVI Breitling.
Oh yeah.
And the best, and you can actually finally see the strap in its glory. It's this really dark coffee brown racing rally strap suede. I've got about 3 or 4 of them that I just bought. They came up. They were from WatchGecko, and they came up in surplus. And I'm just like, gotta get them. And yeah, quick release, quickly spring bars. It's got like red understitching. It's just brilliant. This is right up your alley, JCB. It's just like perfect,
man.
22 tapering down to 18.
Oh, beautiful.
And contrasting stitch that matches the loom on the dial. It's like the perfect combo. You can't really get any better. And I just love this watch.
Rally straps have become my favorite straps now.
They're stunning. I mean, for your Speedmaster as well, you need to grab it.
I got a rally strap for my Zenith. Yeah. So you've got ID guy, the Zenith 834. I got a rally strap for that.
Yeah.
And
but this thing, just as a daily wearer, I mean, it does it all. It's got a rotating bezel if I need to use a little bit of a GMT time zone feature at the top, or I can just use it to time stuff in 5-minute intervals. It's so legible. I love the Arabics on the dial. Is the camera reversed on your side? It looks like it's, I don't know. Who knows?
No.
So it's straight. Okay.
No, it's good.
But
man, I've always said that's one of Breitling's best watches for sure.
We're talking about thickness. This thing is
definitely one of their best.
You can't see it well in the camera, but this thing is probably, I would say, 12 and a half, like maybe 13 mils thick, including crystal.
Yeah.
Don't even feel it on the wrist. 41 mil.
Yeah. Man, and it's basically a B01 caliber, but they've taken the winding movement off. Yeah. So you've got a manual wind, one of the best chronograph movements that's being made at the moment. 70-hour power reserve, all that good stuff. Yeah, it's killer watch, man. I love it.
And I mean, it's understated, it's casual. You can pretty much do and wear it wherever you like, and it's got a cool backstory. I mean, what I found fascinating is that Ken Miles, the guy who drove the Ford GT40, was basically the guy behind the development of the the GT40 in 1963, 64, I think, if I remember my years right. He was wearing this watch all through his time as a racing driver.
Right, okay.
So you would think, I mean, this was designed for pilot. This was the co-pilot. It was designed for pilots very early years, just when jet technology was taking off. But racing drivers were using this too, and it's cool. You would think we're chatting about the Speedmaster being the racing watch, becoming the space watch, vice versa. This began as a pilot watch, but also had a bit of racing pedigree in it too. Yeah, no one knew what they were doing back in the day. That's just how it goes.
Just hello to a few of the people in the chat. We've got Chili Badger, watch people who've just been traveling around Hong Kong. It says I'd love it. I think we'd all love to go to Hong Kong. Chili Badger. Julie Johnson from a snowy Michigan. We've got One You See It. We've got Herbinator in the house. Happy Saturday. Looking forward to a great show. Thank you, Herbinator. We got Mason One. Are we live yet, or is this Brian Laxing? We are live, Mason. Jim Miller in the house. Good morning, Jim. Good to see you. Shout out, fortnightly shout out to the Talking Time with Tim Mosso Facebook group. If you're not in there, get signed up. Kevin Hawthorne from Lakeland, Florida. Good to see you, my friend. Lucha Betting Underground. Check out his channel tomorrow. He's doing a live stream tomorrow, so check out his regular Sunday show. Brilliant. C-Nord, good to see you, my friend. Good man. And just Jim gives us an update. The Talking Time with Tim Mosso UK branch are huge fans of ID Guy.
Oh dear. Oh dear. Thank you.
So, it's like in Seinfeld when they're like, "Oh, he's a minor celebrity." Jerry's is like, "I think he's a minor celebrity."
Nah, man, I've got a tiny channel. You know, compared to the rest of the amazing bunch on this platform, my page is small and insignificant. So.
Field watches. They originated in World War I as French watches, evolving from pocket watches strapped to the wrist, which were the wristlets, and were essential for battlefield synchronization. They were designed for high legibility, robustness, and durability, including shock resistance, and became the standard non-luxury issue during World War II, with iconic models from Elgin, Bulliver, and Waltham in the A11, often referred to as the watch that won the war, and made for the US Army, Navy, and Air Force through to the famed Dirty Dozen, which were 12 watches made by 12 manufacturers, produced rigid similar specifications for the UK forces. And I just wanted to start with pulling up a couple of those.
Yeah, it's fascinating. It's a really weird story behind the Dirty Dozen, because they came out in 1944 at the close of the war, which is weird. But beyond that, I love the element that IWC was playing both sides at this time.
Yeah.
They were making Luftwaffe pieces. Yeah. But they were also making, and it was just because Schaffhausen is based right on the Swiss border. So they could be German pro or also neutral pro. And they decided to do both. It's a great business strategy, you know?
Yeah.
But I'm like, you know,
why not?
Why not?
So this is the Elgin A11, originally developed following trials in 1937 and adopted in 1940. 32 mils, excluding the crown. 14 thick. This is one off eBay.
You know what's amazing? I was watching I rewatched Band of Brothers the other day, and the guys are wearing these, and that's how accurate the show was. They even nailed. And this was, when did the show come out? 2004 or something. They even back like then knew about accuracy with regards to even choices of watches back then.
Yeah. So going to the Dirty Dozen, which were the manufacturers were Buren, Cymer, Turner, Grana, IWC, JLC, Lemania, Longines, Omega, Record, Timor, and Vertex, and about 150,000 were made in total from the different brands. Grana making 1,000 to 1,500, and Record Omega making 25,000, Vertex 15,000, and different brands making various numbers. But you can see here they all got that similar sort of look, that similar sort of.
I was going to say, Tom, is that it was the spec set by somebody?
Yeah, the spec would have been set by the Ministry of Defence.
Yeah. So UK Ministry of Defence set the spec. Is that right?
If we look at all these different.
It was very much a standardized dial, but with regards to hand choices, they pretty much, it was all parts bin stuff. So they kind of just went, okay, what'll work? What do we have available? Which T, do you know which one is the most rare and sought after? I think
the Grana. It's the Grana one, which is the. I'm just trying to find.
I think it's bottom left. If I
is it that one?
Oh, there it is. There. Yeah. You got it.
So the 1,000 to 1,500 of those, they go for about 30,000 or something. I think I've seen them go for.
Seriously?
Yeah, because it's so rare. I think it's actual price. I think they go for about that price.
I would imagine the whole set of these to go for 30,000, not just the one. But what do I know?
Yeah.
I'm not sure. I may be being a little bit over.
Well, you know, there's people out there that have a whole set of these.
Yeah,
right?
yeah. I think the Grana probably goes for about 15,000, but the others you can pick up the others for. You can pick up a Record for 1,000. You can pick up a Vertex for 1,500. You can pick up an Omega for 2,000. You can pick up the Longines go for about 4,000.
It's very distinct with those.
Cyma you can pick up for 1,500.
The IWC is one of the coolest, I think. Personally, bottom left.
Yeah, they've all got sub-seconds of. You can see they've all got this sort of sub-seconds and straight hands and.
Yeah, it's really cool. I like it. Like they had that was the spec, right? Sub-seconds with Arabics, basically. That's the spec.
I've no idea why they wanted sub-seconds. Maybe it was just like a legibility thing they wanted back in the day. I don't know.
And
but you would think.
Like what? Yeah, why? Why not have a main, like a central seconds? Because you'd be able to. It's more legible.
Synchronizing time to the minute would be far easier with a big hand to use. I know it's odd. Maybe it was the caliber of movement they were using. I don't know. Go for it, Thomas. Sorry, brother.
I was just going to say, Davidson watches continue to fascinate watch enthusiasts, and it helps that they're beautiful designs in their own right. They predate the watch world's focus on hype and collectability first, and watches second. And their display of 12 great brands making something tough and legible for men to wear who would risk their lives for the freedom of others. And a truly romantic, realistic, and historical concept, really, now in watch collecting, if you think about it. It's sort of romantic, fighting for freedom and overcoming the Second World War.
And Thomas, what did WWW stand for again?
Wristwatch, waterproof.
Boom.
Wristwatch waterproof. I think it was.
That's it, way. And that's another cool detail is that they actually made these all waterproof to a certain extent, probably like 30 meters or something daft. They just put a little gasket in there somewhere, and that was about it.
So have a look at a couple of them. There's the Vertex one, which is a UK brand, the only UK brand that made them. There's the IWC that you love.
I've just remembered something. We were talking about watches, and I didn't mention the brand that brought out a really cool watch this week in collaboration with Aston Martin, the Breitling.
Oh, that new Breitling with the carbon dial.
Carbon dial, titanium case. It looks freaking insane, man.
It looks really nice, doesn't it?
Beautiful.
Carbon dial, and you can maybe bring that up at the end of the show, JCB.
That would be awesome.
Yeah, I'll bring it up. Yeah,
because it's genuinely one of my favorite Breitling releases I've seen in a long time. I think we've seen such odd stuff from them, and then they just decided to drop a really neat.
there have been reissues now of the Dirty Dozen watches. Timo made a modern reissue of the Dirty Dozen watch, which reflects the modern-day popularity of the field watch. This one. Other field watches, which are military-inspired, Cabot Watch Company, CWC, have been selling military-commissioned dive and field watches to civilians since the 1990s, and their modern field watches, the mil-spec, are quartz to keep the price down and take advantage of quartz accuracy. And this is one from Desert Storm, costs 369 quid. And I seem to feel that field watches now should be fairly cheap because they're disposable, and the governments can't afford to be making expensive ones. Another one is Marathon, who are a big field watch company making them for the US military. Same with this plastic. This is plastic, all-purpose quartz. So the Hamilton car key, Marathon takes its 12-hour dial and 24-hour register on the inner from the tactical mil-spec issued in 1964 by the US Department of Defense for Hamilton's 33 mil reference 9219, which became known as the khaki field. And these hit the civilian market in the 1980s when the specification for the watch became defunct, effectively, transforming this military icon into an outdoorsy lifestyle accessory. And the Hamilton khaki field grew in size to 38 mil in this time. And it's the Hamilton khaki field is now. Sorry, JCB.
Can you have a date complication on a field watch?
Not generally. I would no. It's not generally a feature.
It's got nothing except time. That's time only, no date, right?
Yeah.
Okay. I just want to putting it out there. Just testing.
It's it's interesting, Thomas. You mentioned that point about disposability, and it's so sad that is the way, because when I think back to my Smiths, I had a whole load of Smiths W10s. And when you look at the really prestigious field watches in this area, like the Type 20, say, for example, the Breguet Type 20, the hallmark of a good Type 20 is you look at the case back on the inside normally, and you see, so they call them fin de guarantee, basically. And there's thousands of these service marks. And you can see that this watch originated in the 50s and was used all the way up until the 80s, still being serviced every single year. Every single like little characteristic has been noted that it was serviced in this time. And it's amazing that these things were literally just given to the next pilot because it was just a part of his outfit, a part of his uniform that he was wearing, part of his accessories. And we chat about, I think with Smiths similar, those watches were serviced quite religiously. It's one of the biggest field watches that was quite popular for
absolutely.
How long? 3 years?
Absolutely.
67 to 1970, I think. And we talk about disposability now, where everything is, who can afford a watchmaker to do all of this? Just buy a Casio and throw it away when it breaks and get another one. And that's kind of why I got into watches in the first place, is that I hated
the Hamilton khaki for me, and historically has turned around the whole field watch military aesthetic into a fashion accessory. I find, and there's other brands like, you can get in a variety of colours. There's a whole colour choice for the Hamilton field, Hamilton khaki. You got other brands like Ver, which is a micro brand, have copied this classic specification laid down by Hamilton khaki field.
It has a date.
Tactical field watch, this one has a date. This one has a date. And, but also, the Vario, other micro brands have cashed in on both the Dirty Dozen look and the trench watch look. So they, like Vario, Abdul's got both of these watches I'm going to show next. And
it looks like sort of Seiko movement in it. What's with the crown that way? That's weird.
Yeah, I think it has got Seiko movement in it this way. This one's a 1945, which is obviously their Second World War look, and this is 1918. So this is a
cool.
trench watch First World War look.
Yeah, that's very cool. I do like the trench watch style from these pieces.
Yeah. For me, I'm obsessed with the Benrus. Benrus
awesome.
GGW113. And the Benrus, alongside Hamilton, also made field watches for the US forces during the Vietnam War. But one I keep meaning to buy is this GGW113. It's plastic. And it's 34 mil. And it came out in the 1970s. Another Benrus originally issued by the US military in 1964 was the DTU 2AP, which would be later inspired the legendary Type 1. Benrus was the first American watchmaker to win the mil-spec contract in the 60s to produce the mil-spec watches during the Vietnam War. They currently make this DTU watch, which is one that Ben said he had been looking at recently. And that segues into what we wanted to focus on field watches about this show. Originally, it started with Ben, who appears on the panel. I asked him if his main passion is field watches. So I asked him if he'd get together 16 for us, or 15 or so. And unfortunately, he can't make it today on the show. But we're going to go through those choices of watches that he picked, and we'll give our opinions on those. So we'll start off. His first pick was the Omega Railmaster, which he picked as a field watch. Not a strict field watch, but a three-handed simple aesthetic. Well, what's your take on this ID, guy? I love it.
I mean, I have a Seamaster 57, so I'm a little bit biased in this.
Just a little bit.
Just a little bit biased.
That Benrus is stereotypically brilliant. I think it's exactly what a field watch should be. I love the 24-hour time on it. The case design, it's stunning. The handset, perfect. Can't get any better. For me, this is like the definitive US field watch by far. I mean, the DTU inspiration. And on the flip side, I would say the Smith's W10 and the IWC Mark 11 is more the UK side of it. We can get into that later, but this is awesome. As for the Railmaster,
I love this. As I said, I want to get one of these.
Yeah, man, absolutely. Benrus, freaking killer. They're gorgeous.
They make a birth year one of these for me, so that'll be a birth year watch. But
as for the Railmaster, I was considering wearing the Explorer for this video, and I'm like, yeah, it technically should fall into the realms of field watch. But
for many, it's the ultimate field watch. A lot of people say. I ask people, and they say, "Oh, the ultimate field watch is a Rolex Explorer." It's got to be. It's the it's the perfect.
Definitely good argument for that to be said. I'm sort of on the fence saying that quarter Arabics are reserved for a different genre of watch. I don't know. Kind of. But
what do you think, JCB?
Yeah, I don't. It sort of gets back to that question about how we define a field watch, really. And I sort of tend to agree with ID guy there on that one. Like, I think it sort of feels like it's moving away a little bit from the traditional sort of field watch about what we think about, I suppose. But having said that, it's time only, simple. It's meant to be. The Railmaster was meant for actual engineers working on fucking steam trains and whatever they were doing back in the day. It's not really working in the military field as we think, but just in terms of the looks, it's just, for me, this is just a beautiful, simple, great watch. I love it. Great watch.
A field watch should be manual wind. Ba-bam.
Oh,
yeah.
And there we have a little bit of an issue. I think because every other watch we've looked at so far, besides the micro brands, they all have that same thing in common: skinny, thin, manual wind.
Yeah,
these pieces they definitely pulled some inspiration from field watches when they made these, but I think, yeah, there's a bit of a discrepancy.
Well, Mate Small comes up with a nice comment, interesting comment linked to that. It says he's wearing his homage to the field watch, which is his mother's Heritage Centre Seconds, which is an adapted pocket watch style case with 4 welded legs, 4 welded on lugs. Has a pilot style watch Q's too.
Such a cool watch, man.
Just one
homage to field watch.
Just a quick hello to Watch Bronco and to Tickle My Talk and to Eric Grimes. Good to see you guys.
I love these usernames. It's freaking brilliant. Tickle My Talk.
Yeah, so next watch was the Serica. This is definitely going for field watch. A Serica 6190 field watch. I really like this. It's on this bond clip bracelet as well. With a broad arrow hand from the French brand Serica.
What do you call the bracelet? Bond
clip bracelet. It's like a serrated sort of bracelet that clips on, doesn't it, ID guy? It clips on to itself. It's got a clip rather than a buckle or anything. It's not. It looks like one of those. The stretchy bracelets, the
Tessu Flex, or there's so many different.
Yes, Flexifit. Yeah, the old Flexifit straps. But it's. I
tell you, JCB, you need to go and look at Forstner bands.
Yeah,
there's so many, and for your Speedmaster, I mean, it's so much popularity. So
I've seen have a look. Yeah, seen a lot of speedies on the Forstner. Yeah, I'll have a look for sure. I'm loving I'm loving the broad arrow.
I am, yeah. I mean, my favorite. This features a broad clip bracelet. I prefer the California dial.
Yeah, Cali dial. Yeah,
because I'm just a sucker for California dials, and
I do love them on a panorama.
Hey. Yeah, it's such a quirky dial, the California. It's real cool.
Yeah. Yeah, so Ben's next pick was this Seiko SPB 243, born in 1959 as the Seiko Laurel Alpinist. This watch was a departure for Seiko and marked the entry into the sports watch arena for mountain climbers and field watch sports enthusiasts. Comes on this bun strap.
Take away the bun strap, and that's sort of like I'm getting dress watch vibes from.
Yeah, it also comes on a bracer with the SJE 085. There was the Alpinist Recreation limited to 159 pieces, brought out in 2001, but the same watch brought out in 2021. This watch. So I guess it's looking slightly more dressy. Sorry, guy, I put it in there.
No, you didn't. The original, that 59. Seiko has such a cool backstory with how their designs were sort of like homologated. They used a lot of Swiss influence with some of their pieces. They wanted to really beat the Swiss at their own game. So yeah, JCB, you're right. There is some dress watch influence there. And this, remember, 59. Yeah. What did we know about sports watches back at that time? So it was kind of a mishmash. And yeah, the quarter triangles, it's so cool. It's a really nice combination of things.
Yeah, so next up was the Tissot Heritage 38.
Good shot.
This has classic sort of Dirty Dozen vibe to me. There are quite a few of these World War II military style field watches that in this sort of that follow this that we're going to see in the coming up, and they're strictly not military issued, but going for that World War II field watch look.
Yeah. What's interesting is that this was actually the style of choice back in those days. This was very much like a civilian watch. You can see it. You look at the history of Longines. A lot of Longines and Tissot were pretty much neck and neck. A lot of their designs were like this, with the radium and the quarter. Sorry, not the quarter, but the numerals across the minute scale. And of course, I have one reservation with this watch. It could have been absolutely spot on perfect, but come on, JC Speedster, tell me what sticks out like a sore thumb.
The fucking chronometer down on the dial.
Ridiculous, bro.
Ridiculous. What the hell?
Why make it 5 times the size it needs to be on what is the why do that?
Maybe for balance. I don't know. Like imagine if it was all black at the bottom. Oh yeah, that would look better. Yeah,
they could put the chronometer under Tissot and make it small, or just make it a third smaller and center it or something. But
I get you.
Yeah, it throws the balance off, doesn't it? Yeah.
Why would you do that? Someone fell asleep at the Photoshop and they were just like, this is fine. Send it through.
Yeah, no, I'm with you, man.
But I love it, man.
The 14er works on this one.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like
it's very fitting for its age, for sure. 1938. I mean, yeah. They do some good stuff. The gilt dials and things that they do is really good.
Yeah, they've got a couple of other dial colors. They've got a salmon dial. And they've got a white dial.
The salmon looks so good.
That chronometer text, if that was just, it didn't even be there. It would look beautiful, man. It looks like a Patek Philippe from a distance. If it didn't have that stupid chronometer on it.
No, I can't unsee it.
You can't unsee it, man. It's like a neutral grin it's got on its face. It's like, what are you doing, man? Really nice though.
So next up was the Longines Spirit Pilot automatic. 72 hours power reserve, screw and crown, micro display down to reflective crystal both sides, 39mm, 2,450 quid. This wouldn't be a average field watch at that price, I don't think.
No. No, it's definitely a little bit more sophisticated, but man, they've cleaned this up so well.
I actually went into the Longines boutique, Thomas and ID, because I thought I thought I'd have a look at the flyback, the Spirit flyback chrono. Do you know how much it is? The sticker price.
You told me it was something like it was close to the price of a Speedmaster. It's right on the cusp, and it's like, what's wrong with you?
Getting there, 8,340 Australian dollars, which is, I haven't done the calculation into GBP, but for
like
a long
£4,000 or something. What?
Like, it's ridiculous money. Like they're getting ridiculous with the pricing. Yeah, I was sort of taken aback, to be honest. But hey, look, great watch, beautiful watch, but I think they need to stay in their lane a little bit. You know what I mean?
Everyone's trying to be premium, doesn't work that way. Yeah, but that's the style. Just the fact they got rid of those stars on it and got rid of the little red tip on the seconds hand, and that's all you need to be doing. There's not a lot of work needed. Simple. Killer look. Really good, man. I'm going to be going after one of these, I think, very soon. I've got to. I mean, it's kind of in my wheelhouse. I don't have a Longines and I don't have a field watch per se. I've got a pilot watch. Got an Explorer. I mean, who am I kidding? They're both great. But Longines, this is when I close my eyes and think Longines, that to me is like definitive 1940s. That's what they do.
Really? Can say hello to a couple more in the chat. Russell996, morning watch fans, great CID guy in the chat. It is, isn't it? It's great to see
very rare occasion, yeah.
Dominic in Florida, good morning, ID guy.
Thank you, guys. Good morning.
Toe Bomb. I hated the 5 stars on Longines, but now it looks like naked without them. What's your opinion on that?
Naked without the 5 stars.
Yeah.
No, I can appreciate the numerals on the dial a lot more because those stars aren't in your face.
And those numerals are really they're fucking applied.
Yeah, man.
They're really nice. Yeah.
And you've also got the applied little wing logo underneath Longines, so you're not losing. It is a big stripping exercise, got to say. Like they have really cut back on, but sometimes that less makes it look a bit neater. I must say that just looks so clean. I would never get it on the bracelet though. I love it on a canvas strap of some kind. Yeah. Cool, man.
So next watch, the Harbring 2 Irwin Pilot.
Now we're talking.
This is a manually wound A11B in-house caliber with deadbeat center second hand.
Awesome.
Richard Murray Harbring's not to 940 pilot watches. 200 watches per year they're making, so Harbring are often out of stock with this.
Always. They make some beautiful. I mean, JCB.
They make some great stuff.
Mono pusher, Breguet numerals, enamel dial.
Yeah, and
exceptional.
The Harbring 2 Chronofelix is just amazing.
They're making some really good stuff. Yeah, definitely.
I don't know how much of a fan I would be with the dead seconds, because even still, it kind of gives me that I see the thing
that ticking, tick tick tick.
Even though it's mechanical ticking, I would still kind of be like, what am I looking at here? You know?
Yeah, but you know that it's mechanical. True. You know what I mean? Like it's like
it's funny.
It's like when you have like a Patek or a Jean with a deadbeat seconds. It's like
Recepi, like his masterpiece, and you're like, it's ticking.
Yeah.
I don't like it.
It's
cheap. I don't like it.
Get this fucking Recepi out of here.
Throw it away. Give me a swatch any day.
Give me a Longines.
Give me a Longines. Yeah, that's stunning. What a nice shot. That's a really cool piece.
It's great, isn't it? Yeah, really nice. I think this is lovely. Harbring making some great watches, like you say, ID guy. I mean, the Chronofelix is. I'd love to get a salmon dial Chronofelix, the mono pusher, like you say. Absolutely awesome watches. Next up was from
£5,000 for a field watch. Can you imagine? That's
I was going to say
we're going a little bit far.
Money.
It's going a bit much for a field watch. It's a bit much.
And then we hop over to a bloody Calatrava.
And then we hop to Calatrava. Now this is white gold case, applied numerals on a textured charcoal grade, black grading rim, white gold syringe shaped hands, 40mm, self-winding caliber, Patek caliber. Now, at Superchat, I actually looked at you asking whether this Patek was a field watch. And he replied, no, it isn't. It's a rich person trying to be simple watch. It's a transitional. It's transitioning from a dress watch to a sports watch. And he actually said, it's like putting all-weather tires on a Rolls Royce. It's still not an off-road vehicle.
Very good.
It's
good analogy. 100%.
I thought that was spot on analogy. Yeah, I thought it was spot on. It's taking a field watch aesthetic and for a dress watch, it's not a field watch, it's a dress watch. Taking that field watch aesthetic and to sell dresses, sell watches in general, and market watches, and utilizing that field watch aesthetic.
What puts me off, actually, I've seen one of these in the flesh. It's the dial, man. The texture on the dial, I don't understand it. If that was black enamel,
it's like too textured.
Yeah, it's just way too much. It looks like sandpaper. It's like, does it really need to? Why? What's just to separate it from the herd? But if that was black enamel, the faux lume you can love or hate. But this would look beautiful. I mean, the date window is nicely integrated. It's subtle, but yeah, it's
in the picture here on the screen. It looks okay, but in the metal, it's not that good, huh? It's too much. Yeah.
It's, at least for my taste, put it that way. I like a simpler. There's a fine line. I think simple matte dial can work so well with a piece like this. I mean, you've got all the other details hit so nicely. The numerals are beautiful. There's a hook on the 7. You look around the minute track, you got excellent coverage. The date window, it's even got a little recession under there and stuff. It's nice, and there's no chronometer text or something stupid at the bottom. It looks great. Yeah. Everything's, but then even the hobnailing around the case is cool. It's kind of old school Breguet pocket watch feel, you know? Yeah. And the lugs is nice, but Yeah.
Is this the sort of watch that like Richard Branson wears when he goes to his private island and he wants to feel like he's
maybe
being
and he would he would wear it on a $10 NATO strap that he got off Amazon kind of deal,
AliExpress.
Yeah, AliExpress. That's wrong size too. It's an 18 mil and it's supposed to be 20 or something stupid. Yeah. I'm afraid so. It is kind of like pretending to be, which is odd because I mean it makes 5212. I can't stop looking at that annual calendar, and that also has some like field watch components to it in a way, sort of, but it's its own thing. This to me, yeah, you're right. It just has this oddness about it. Strange.
So these are the World War II sort of watches have been picked. So this World War II feeling, and this is another one, the Seiko 5. This is more like it price-wise.
Yeah.
280 quid. This is automatic with the 4R36 caliber, 39.4 mil, 13.2 mil thick, with a nice nylon strap. This looks great, I think, but again, it's got day and date, which isn't.
It's a Seiko. It's allowed to. It's a Seiko, right?
Yeah, it's a Seiko 5, I guess.
But yeah, it's just nicely balanced too. Seiko nails it, man. They know how to put. They can put a cluster of crap on a dial and still make it look good because they just know about how heavy the lines need to be and what needs to be present and what needs to be behind. Yeah. It's crazy to think. Look how much stuff is on the dial. You got 24 scale, you got the standard 12-hour scale, you got an out a minute track, you got text on it, you got underlines and outlines and logos, and it works. You can read it. It's pretty nice.
Yeah, it comes together well.
Simple hands, yeah. So the next one was this one. This has been an Explorer 2 homage. I think it's just continued.
Is this the JDM? Is this the JDM one, Thomas?
I'm not sure whether it's JDM or not, to be honest with you. I'm not that up on Seikos. This is the SSK 023 Seiko 5 Sports Field Watch Series GMT automatic. I run out of breath trying to come out with it. Yes, using the 4R34 caliber 41 hours power reserve. 24-hour hand for the dual time display function, 100 meters water resistant, steel bracelet, 3-fold clasp, Lumibrite loom, curved hardlex crystal.
Not bad.
It's a.
I prefer the other one.
I do, but I guess. This is a field watch. I guess if we're talking outdoor activities, cave dwelling for the Explorer 2 is the.
We could ask the same question about the Alpinist. Is the Alpinist?
Yeah, Alpinist going up mountains. Yeah, mountain climbing. You could say the same about Rolex spooking the Explorer, the original Explorer, with Edmund Hillary, as a mountain climber's watch, and people seeing it as a field watch now. So we skip on to another bent picks, which he has, the 16570, which is in a similar vein to the Seiko. It's a cave explorer's watch. But Rolex. Would you? I know in days of old they issued Rolex to the military, but it's not done these days, is it? They're going for cheaper options.
Yeah, this is a tough one. The GMT, the Explorer 2, how does that fall into? Technically, yes. I mean, yes, it is used in the field. I mean, even more so than this is the interesting thing. I mean, you look at guys who go to conflict zones nowadays, you end up seeing them either wearing Explorer 2s or GMTs on their wrists more often than not. Those are the watches that they pick up, at least in the early 2000s. That was the jam. So, I mean,
or
subs,
really,
even right?
Submariners, not as much as from what I've seen, at least. More so GMTs and
GMTs,
Explore 2s. Yeah.
Mhm.
Just to keep track of time zones at home, I would imagine, and you have the time and all the rest set. So technically, I mean, this is, funny enough, this is kind of a very good example of a modern field watch that's actually been tested in the field these days too.
Yeah.
No more pomp and circumstance and like dress trying to be a certain thing. These are actually used. I believe even today, most guys tend to wear a watch like this because they just know it's robust. It's pretty amazing. It's pretty amazing that these watches,
the Prince Harry watch, exactly. Yeah,
these watches live up to that reputation, which is so good, man. This is why we dig Rolex, is because yes, they have all the advertising and all the branding and all of that stuff behind them, but end of the day, yeah, they put their money where their mouth is, and they do actually perform when they need to perform. Some amazing stories behind these watches.
Yep.
Got dear artifacts in the chat. CID guy on the panel, one of the best people you could have to discuss field watches. Hope you're well, my friend. Great to see you, artifacts. The old days of the ID guy wrist shot streams, so the days.
It's so nice to be able to sit back and not do anything and just listen to the show, you know, and take it in. I'm definitely, I feel my age, you know.
And good to see you, Mr. C. Cheers to Thomas, JCB, and ID guy. Reach for the cross, he says.
Dear artifact, your collection. Oh, it's just on Instagram. I just can't. He's got all the pieces that I would want in a nutshell, basically, right? He sums it up. Oh, it's unfair.
He says about the Explorer 2, it does seem to be a popular choice amongst actual explorers in the modern era. Many Everest climbers wear the Explorer 2. And Alex Honnold also wears it. The man who scaled Taipei Tower. The climber, the free climber who scaled the Taipei Tower recently.
I mean, I remember I was watching him. Yeah, I was watching him way before. I mean, the Yosemite climb and all of that too.
Yeah,
it freaks me out, bro.
It does me. I didn't know he wore one of these deer artifacts. Interesting.
Very interesting
bite there. Interesting little bit there. So move on to some of the pics that Ben picked. He's into the flag watches, the Flieger style watches. This is IWC Spitfire, now discontinued, the 39mm. This has got a Faraday cage, a soft iron cage for protection against magnetic fields. 72 hours power reserve with the automatic in-house caliber, or the say in-house. It's 39mm, yeah, this one. So
I tell you, I was waiting to hear about IWC because I was expecting Mark 11s and Mark 12s and stuff.
Yeah, they're coming up.
This to me is just why I don't know why IWC has gone down the road of this aesthetic when if it was a real Spitfire inspired, they would have used the Mark 11 handset, the squared off hands. And yeah, I have a lot of issues with this watch. Because it just doesn't seem.
I love the Mark 11. I'd love to get one of those. They're absolutely amazing pieces, aren't they?
Yeah.
With us stubbed off, the chopped off our hand.
But it's everything else too. It's where the quarter markers go, and it's just the perfect blend of so many things. This just looks like a Mark 18 that they've just put some faux lume on and made Spitfire red and said, "There we go, got it."
Yeah. Next up is the Mark 20, which is the most recent edition. But it's less power reserve. It's 40 hours power reserve. 4,800 quid. It's a lot of money. Sapphire crystal and reflective on both sides. Screw-in crown instead of a pull-push crown.
These are a big improvement in a lot of ways, I think.
You think? Because I haven't got the 14, has it?
But it's more just what they've done with the dial. They've gotten the text done properly. The date window lines up better compared to the 18. The quarter little plots on the edges fit in nicely. But again, it's the hand. I think the hands for me just I know it's supposed to be a kind of blend of both. This, yeah, I've got a lot of complaints about how they've gone in this direction with this Mark series. I mean, the original Mark series was always the UK style. It was always Mark 11, Mark 12, and it had that similar. Now they've taken their big pilot and they've just made it smaller and called it Mark 20, Mark 18, and
it's more Flieger style now.
Completely wrong. Yeah. You need to divide it down. It's like taking a what's a good example? Two completely different references of I don't know, Rolex or Omega, whatever else, splicing them together and just saying, no, you're just going to get a smaller one of that. Yeah, it's odd.
Yeah, dear right, because he loves the Mark 11 and has wanted them to faithfully recreate it for years. And he's tried to like the Spitfire, but there's too many things wrong with it. He had to part with it.
Once you see it, you can't unsee it. Eh? Yeah, I know the feeling, brother. I know the feeling. It's the worst.
We have Curtis Alt in the chat.
Oh my goodness, Curtis! Awfully early, 4:30 in the morning. What are you doing?
Curtis, wow, 4:30 in San Diego. Oh,
he's a madman.
Yeah, hope you're doing all right, Curtis. It's great to see you on our OC show the other day, and you talking about like you pug and you what was it? Like similarities with Tim Mosso, that you love pugs and you love cycling and you love your watches and you're in the forces together, and yeah, great stuff. Great.
Well, I'll take this off the wrist to show Curtis, because I mean, you know, fellow pilot in the chat. We're talking about field watches. I'm wearing just an absolute gem of a pilot field watch, but I don't know how you best describe these things, but love it. 765. Okay,
Breitling.
Unfull screen me. Get me off here. There we go.
Yeah. So I'll move on to another Flieger watch adventures, which is the Stowa Flieger 36.
Now we're talking.
A bit cheaper. This is 1,134 euros. 36mm brush steel case and matching hands. 14er again in old radium, they call it. Option of automatic or hand wound. Option of date or no date. Option of logo or no logo. And strap and engraving options. I think
this. Go for Tom. Sorry, brother.
I quite like this. It's not too offensive, I don't think. It's very plain. It's got plain dial. It's just a 14er, but you can have.
JCB's shaking his head. He freaking hates this thing, man.
Oh man!
Yeah, it's just a 14er in this old radium, as they're calling it.
So
I
want to stick my foot in and say that between Stowa and Larco, I think does a better job because they make a more faithful looking case. It's more like a pocket watch case with welded on lugs, and I think it looks better. The question is, do we want the Type A or the Type B? And the Type B dial looks really awesome. Yeah. Type B's got the inner section to it, and it's clean and neat. This is why IWC doesn't just go down this road and make pilot watches look like this. I don't understand, because this is the Luftwaffe look. If that's what you want, that's it. Why can't they? I mean, they pretty much stamped their name on it. They might as well use it as their reference. I don't know, but they are such well-designed pilot watches in every sense. Legibility, I mean, it's so clean. You can just stare at the lines around the dial all day and just be impressed with how well it all sits. But I want to hear why Mr. JCB is shaking his head. Sick and tired of these.
No, it's just I don't know. I like. So at least when we look back to those Dirty Dozen watches, at least they had the small seconds and there was something
else going on. So is that the thing?
It's too simple for you. I know.
Yeah, it's just way too simple for me. That's all. Yeah.
So that's really what puts you off, is the fact that there's just no excitement on these dials for a lot of them. They're kind of just mid. I get you. I understand.
Yeah. But look, if that's what they are, though, right? They're paying homage to that
simple
original
dial. Yeah.
Cool. A lot of people love that. I get it, but for me, it just doesn't do anything for me. That's all.
So Oris's little contribution to the pilot watch genre, field watch genre, this Oris Big Crown Pro Pilot Big Date Automatic, inspired by the coin etching on the bezel, inspired by a jet turbine, which I quite like. Nice idea, isn't it? Yeah. Supernova Handsome markers, 38 hours power reserve on the movement, 41mm case. Obviously not selling well because it's in the sale.
It's been around for these have been around for a very long time. I think longer than I've been in the watch hobby. These have been around. So yeah, I mean, squint your eyes and you would say that this could be anything.
Yeah, it could be anything. It's not particularly field watch, is it? It's we'll move on to another one though. The Zin 556. I think this could be put in the field watch category. Saturnine stainless steel cage, H-link bracelet, diamond cut rhodium plated hands, self-winding SW200. Anti-magnet, which is anti-magnetic, matte black dial with luminescence. I really like these. I think a lot of people. This is a popular watch.
Oh yeah, 100%.
Very popular watch.
The 556A. Zin knows how to make a tool, man.
Yeah, for 1,535 quid. I mean, it's a very good entry into Zin.
I'm still hunting for a Zin. EZM 1.1. I am still like yearning to own that beautiful chronograph. Yeah. Sorry, carry on, Thomas. Sorry to interrupt.
No. Carry on. Yeah.
When I was making the Explorer alternatives, I also stumbled on Bell and Ross. And you look at this dial, and you'd swear if it wasn't a square. You know, it looks just like a Bell and Ross dial. Where did that inspiration come from? I as I was looking up where this quarter Arabic setup, I found a Ulysse Nardin from the 1950s.
Right.
Stunning looking watch. Very rare. It's like an oversized pilot. It's a 38mm. I'll see if I can find it. I know John Goldberger and the like. They've had them on their wrists before, but so cool. Very different. Anyway, carry on, brother. Sorry to hold you up here.
Yeah, well, it's got that round date window, which is at 430, which is a bit interesting. Not too effective because it's not too rectangular, but it works. It's just round and subtle.
It's very small. You don't really notice it much.
Yeah, it's a nice one, nice enough watch. I know Ben had one of these, and he loved it. He thought it was great. He thought it was absolutely wonderful.
That's arguably the best, the best ever made. If I just had to pull up on the screen, I mean, I don't know why we haven't seen one of these yet. You can't get them, but I mean, this was the Hodinkee limited edition tribute to Mark 11. Does it get any cooler than this? I mean, you can't get better than that. But this was the Ulysse Nardin. Let's see if I can try and get it up. Can you see that, or is it too bright? I can't see the screen that I'm holding up.
But yeah, just
ish, kind of.
A little bit bright. Yeah, it's a bit bright.
Sorry about that, boys. Let's see.
Come on.
I'm very tech useless. There we go.
Yeah, held up in there.
Yeah, that was 1938, and this was
really,
very, very early Ulysse Nardin pilot watch that based on that similar sort of design. I think that's where it kind of originated. I don't know. I'm a little bit out of the field watch zone. Anyway, carry on, guys. Sorry about that interruption.
So next up was the Tudor Ranger. Now, Hans Wilsdorf formed Tudor in 1946, so it's going to be the 100th anniversary
I'm just seeing JCB's face. He can't stand these things.
Okay, this watch.
In 1926, to offer similar, more affordable watches to Rolex as we now know. A brilliant marketeer, Wilsdorf explored brand testimonies by headline grabbing explorers and athletes, which cemented the idea for wristwatch could act as a symbol of one's ruggedness and bravery. And that symbolic power was and still is one of the core appeals of the field watch. Even though Rolex took a limited military contracts, many World War soldiers, especially pilots, bought oyster watches for themselves because the legibility and accuracy far exceeded that of issued mil-spec watches. With military personnel fast becoming folk heroes and style icons, Wilsdorf couldn't have asked for better promotional lift. And capitalizing on this marketing opportunity, Wilsdorf branded the Rolex Oyster as the Air King in 1945, a move that dovetailed perfectly to this emergence of the jet age after the World War II. And in 1953, Wilsdorf branded an oyster with numerals on the dial as the Explorer, this time capitalizing on the Everest ascent. Although neither of the Air King or the Explorer were military issues, they brought battle-ready durability and straightforward aesthetics to the wrists of countless civilians. And the Air King raises a question about the difference between the pilot watches and field watches. Though many were watches that were designed with pilots in mind, many World War II mil-specs covered watches for both air and ground divisions, making it difficult to draw a clear line between two categories. Because most civilians never became pilots, commercial marketing of these watches focused on the field, and in terms likely derived from the battlefield, but which has long since become synonymous with the great outdoors. In the case of Rolex, like many of the brands, the distinction between pilot's watch and a field watch mainly came down to naming conventions and marketing, neither of which deliver definitive distinction. And the Rolex Explorer was popular enough during the 1950s that Tudor brought the Ranger as an affordable alternative in the early 60s. And the Ranger epitomized the simple aesthetics and functionality of the field watch. And in 2014, Tudor issued the Heritage Ranger, a 41mm field watch with a camouflage strap that helped, which was this one, which helped shuttle the company to the forefront of the market. And the camouflage strap is basically a military connection that never existed for the civilian market, capitalizing on popular fashion. So as a marketeer, Wilsdorf would approve of that, I think. And it's basically a marketing genius. You know, it's
I've had one of these straps on my Black Bay 54 and I loved it. It was such a nice strap. So cool. Such a cool color. But Mr. JCB,
no, like that's all you could talk about.
The strap is cool, man. I love it. I've never owned a Ranger, but no, but it's true. I mean, this watch has really taken off, and the winner of Dakar this year, for Dacia, I'll never get the name right, but he got an engraved case back Dune Ranger like this, saying winner 2026, which I think is kind of funny.
Rally.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow, that was his prize.
That was his. It's not as prestigious as a Rolex, put it that way.
For racing in Daytona Beach, you get a Daytona.
I know.
And for
it's actually very lame. Yeah, it's very lame because I mean it's like
lame.
13, 14 days of literally like
endurance, yeah.
and one mistake and you're out. It puts most other races to shame. It's ridiculous. Yeah, and you get a cream dial Ranger as your yeah. They could have done a little bit better. But Tudor is going to be doing a lot more of it over the next few years. So hopefully they're going to make some more like specific pieces. So let's hear it from you, T. What do you think about the Ranger compared to a model like the Explorer?
I tried this on in Dubai, the 39mm version, and I really liked it. I really like this Dune version. I really like the white dial. I know the spade, our hand, gets a lot of flack.
The butt plug, you mean?
Yeah, it gets a lot of flack, but I liked it. It was it was it's a cheap man's Explorer.
I was going to say, what did you like about it, T? Like,
I like the color. I like the color of the dial. I like this bright color, and I thought it was. I mean,
it's well proportioned and well balanced.
Compared to that, the black dial, I've got so many black dials. I like variety of color, so I quite liked it.
I would love to see a date window on this thing with a Cyclops lens.
No,
and the more improved crown, that would be cool.
Okay, we'll get off it. We'll get off it.
No.
Back to military spec watches. We've got the CWC Mellor 72, which is the most accurate and faithful reproduction of the 1970s British military issued W10 watch. CWC made from 1976 to 1981.
I was going to say, you have one of these.
I've got the Hamilton version, which is made from 1973 to 1976.
It's the better version. It's the better version.
Yeah. You had the Smith version, which was made from 1967
to 70.
To 70, yeah.
I've had a 67, 69, and a 70. I think the best was a 69. Oh, it was so good. I don't know why I sold it. Kind of just freaked me out that the tritium was going to one day pop off the thing, but it was stunning. Condition was perfect. I love it. Let me see if I can pull up a picture, if I can check it out. Keep going, Thomas. Sorry, brother. I keep interrupting you.
I've just seen a Nemo Oman in the chat. Just rent you up, Nemo Oman. Welcome to the channel.
I love this case shape, man, on this.
Yeah, well, this is the current Hamilton version, which is the Pilot Pioneer, they're calling it. £790. It's really nice. I really like it. Hamilton's version of the W10 from 1973, as I say. Black dial. Again, this comes in different dial colors now, which it shouldn't do really, because as you can see, it comes in black, white, or blue.
Oh no! So they've also fashionized these things.
So they've fashionized the field watch. Yeah. So okay, another version of Ben picked was the. I love that. That just looks great. Another one being picked was the Yema Flygraph CPA 10, designed and developed in collaboration with the Special Forces of France's most elite airborne commandos, the Commando Parachutiste de l'Air, number 10, CPA 10. And inspired by Type A Flieger watches, the Flygraph CPA 10 has a titanium case and pays tribute to the original CPA 10 and is equipped with the CMM.10 caliber. It has the insignia of the 602 GIA Air Infantry Group printed in white on the exhibition case back, and is a tribute to one of the French Army's earliest paratroop units as a direct predecessor of the CPA 10.
I've never seen this watch before.
I've never seen it before. No, it's got this embossed dial with the.
It's a little bit overkill, gotta say. It's got a logo and an embossed dial, and if you look even closer, it's got like a serial number, and it's got inside the serial number. It's a little bit. Just relax.
It is a bit overkill, isn't it? Yeah.
Relax, mate. Yeah, but relax.
Just relax, yeah, man. Okay. Looks good though. I like the case is cool. It's like a modern take on a Flieger, an A10, A110. Was that the reference?
What's that thing at the 6 o'clock? Or like, what's that? It's like some sort of coat of arms or something.
Yeah, I think. Yeah.
Yeah, and that's on the dial as well. So it's like the dial has it, and then you got it at 6 o'clock as well.
Coat of arms inception going on. Yeah.
That's a bit fucking.
It's a bit much. It's a bit much.
Yeah. It is overkill, isn't it?
Yeah. But cool, nicely balanced. All things besides the coat of arms in the way.
Yeah, right. Like if they had have just chilled it out a bit, it would be pretty cool.
Yeah. Titanium case. I mean, that immediately gets our vote, right?
Yeah, totally.
Yeah, okay. Next up is the handheld Pioneer Preventor.
Yeah, very good.
Caliber calfskin scrap with the Alcantara lining on the inside or on a bund strap. Like this.
JCB loves his bund straps.
Yeah, Abdul like this. Abdul like this because we're talking about handheld, but I like it myself. I mean,
it's nice.
995 quid. It's still a bit out of the price range for a cheap field watch, but it's
cheap.
Staying.
I mean, cheap field watches. It's
staying true to the aesthetic. It's staying true to the aesthetic. Going next on to cheap field watches, a Ben picked the Citizen ProMaster Tough. Is this a field watch?
What is that?
Military-inspired, rugged and comfortable watch with super titanium case, I say, using the eco-drive technology powered by light, any light, so never needs a battery, temperature resistant to minus 10 degrees C or plus 60 degrees C, black dial winds and markers and a date aperture. Yeah, I'm not. This is the less offensive version. They do a bracelet version, which I really don't like.
I mean, it's all wrong, man. The balance is all. What's up with the numerals and the hands are tiny little tiny things, and the date window is the. What have they done, man?
How is it a bestseller? See how it's at the top? It says bestseller. What the?
And it also says get 10% off. So how does that work?
I
mean, the fact that it's in titanium is cool and all, but what is that dial about, man?
Yeah, get rid of this.
Yeah, we're going well into the deep end now, T. This is like, what is this?
God. Get rid of that shit.
Well, we've got the Kuoi Old Smith. So Kuoi, a Japanese brand, using a Seiko NH38 movement, screw down crown, 100 meters water resistant, inspired by 940s to 970s British military watches. Originally released with 2 nylon straps, now offered with classic beta rice link bracelet, and Kuoi was established in Kyoto in 2020. So they're making field watches. I think these, you can get it without date or with date. I think the one on the left isn't too bad.
Yeah, without date is better.
Let's just get the real Old Smith on the screen. That's the 69. That's what it should look like. These were absolutely freaking so
Who
good.
made that? Who made
Smith.
that?
That's the original W10. Yeah.
Right. Okay. So this is the homage to a Smith.
To a Smith's W10.
Right.
Yeah. Nah. It's it's crazy just how many freaking field watches there are today. Can't even keep track. You've got the micro brand space, which is its own sector, and then you can get all the way up to brands that we recognize, and then to really prominent names like Patek Philippe doing one now. What is going on? It's like everyone's got their fingers in the pie.
Next, the next pick was the Baltic Blue Gilts. Now, that doesn't really
That's
look
not a
like
field watch.
No, it doesn't look like a field watch, does it? So
this is probably arguably the best that's made at the moment. Yeah.
Yeah.
Can't really beat it.
the Hamilton khaki field Merv, made for Interstellar in 42mm, is now available in 38mm. A watch made for a film. I mean,
yeah.
And then look how great it is. Just as a forget the film affiliation. It's just flawless. Yeah, so cool. We were talking about how the chronometer text is too big on the Tissot. Now that the Hamilton text is too big on the Murph.
I don't like cathedral hands. I don't like cathedral hands. I think that tulip on the hour hand is just a bit too much.
It's time appropriate. That's what I'm okay with. It does fit the theme.
Yeah. Yeah, it looks lovely as a watch. I think it looks lovely as a watch in general. I think it looks really nice. So, I mean, I just wanted to see where, what are the directions apart from film creations of field watches headed in? And we see things like Baltic in this Hermetic Tora, they're calling a field watch.
God, the word has really been bastardized over the years, huh?
Yeah, we've got Formex doing this the field watch in the Coho Salmon with nylon strap. Other color dials available. But interesting to see these bright civilian colors being used. It's
just very, very odd, yeah. Very, very odd.
This one was an interesting one, which is the closest I saw this
to a Mark 11.
Yeah. It's the closest I could see to a Mark 11, yeah. But it's in ceramic. 671 pounds. It's Earth & Co., which are coming out of Hong Kong. Summit Overcast, black ceramic. Looks like an IWC Mark 11, like you say.
Why hasn't IWC profited off this style?
I don't know.
Theirs. They have it. The blueprint is on the table. Are they just trying to do this typical limited edition thing where they know people? It's like they're doing the Blancpain thing where they know people are going to come after it when they do make it. Why can't they just make it a mainline production watch? It's a no-brainer. Anyway.
Yeah. And again, they're doing a white one, which I quite like. But I like that sort of polar edition one. The Radia Dossi, which I owned one of but sold. It's this is based on the readouts of the Chernobyl power plant. So we've had Bell and Ross and Sin taking down readouts from airplanes. This one's from a power station, nuclear power station.
The most interesting case.
Prevail, yeah, really interesting case. That's why I liked it. $249.
I mean, you had too much radiation exposure. You decided to sell it, huh?
I was going to say that should have been fucking blown up with Chernobyl. That that's where that belongs.
No, I liked it. I liked it, JCB. I like the case. I like the case.
There's a reason why that station failed. You know? The dials on the
but here also,
my soul.
What directions are this is being called a field watch? This Prevail watch, this Prevail Explorer looks huge, but it
looks like a landmine.
42mm, but apparently wears like a 39mm because of the unique case shape. It's using a Ronda quartz, which a lot of field watches should be using quartz, I think, because it's more
cost-effective.
Cost-effective. Yeah. But this is a strange one.
What is that? Wearing your ankle.
And then the Delhi Watch Company. This one costs 3,999 rupees, which works out about £35, which is their field watch offering.
I like the dial, man. Very nice. And I see the case. I get it. So the case you can slide the pearl on. That's very cool.
I quite like the case. And it's £35. I think this is a bargain.
It's a monoblock case, and you slide the pearl on over each side of the lug. That's very interesting. Clever.
Titanium. It's titanium. And just want to end with a classic, which I love. I don't know whether you'd call this a field watch. It's got field watch aesthetics. We talked about the quarter-hour break numerals. Watch. This is I really like this because it's a copy of the Railmaster we originally looked at, the Omega rip-off. I think I took it.
That Indian watch that we just saw, I would say is one of the best looking. If we're thinking about just the dial could be a bit more modernized, but if we're thinking about general use and purpose and simplicity and stuff, that idea of just having a slip over strap that goes onto this uniblock case, how brilliant of an idea is that? If that was standard issue for someone nowadays, kind of like the Benris we're talking about, plastic cases and stuff. This is the sort of thing we should be going in the modern arena today. That's really clever. Dial could be. I like it. I do like the numerals and stuff.
I really like this. I might buy one, to be honest with you.
It's very interesting, man. This is honestly one of the most interesting field. If we're looking at the modern direction the field watches could go. Yeah. I like it.
I reckon if you took the strap off, you could use the watch case as like a bottle opener.
Yeah, man.
That's even.
I mean, that's his job, and that can be the selling point to all the troops. It's like,
100%.
Who needs a watch? You got a bottle opener on hand. It's easy to, can opener. There's so many little things you could make these cases do. I mean, titanium.
Yeah.
That's cool. Sorry, T. Let's go back to that Timex watered down Waterbury.
Yeah, I like it. It's called the Timex Standard. I think I'm just going to.
It's just the case is wrong, man. The case is wrong. The dial is the dial is the dial.
I just like the Omega rip off of the Omega rip off 62 quid. I think it's a deal. It's got indie glow as well, but that was it basically. That was the watches I had.
Crikey.
But you wanted me to show my Rhodesian Roma.
Yes, because I didn't know you had this watch. I stumbled on a show a couple of weeks back, and I saw this. And for a bit of background context, my dad was in this war, and I honestly do not know how this watch got around and got out of Rhodesia as well. So it's a Roma Amphibio.
Yeah.
And they probably, I mean, this is a super rare. This, Thomas, of all the watches that you have, I know you're quite a field watch nutter. Hold on to this, because anything Rhodesia memorabilia gets a lot of interest. And
and it's got on the back, it's got the stamp.
I'm guessing 1977, 70. What were we talking? Dad was in it between 77 and 80, so I'd imagine this could be earlier, because by the end of the war they didn't have.
So you might not be able to make out on the back there, but it's got a little stamp that says RA.
So this is Air Force.
There.
They're interesting. Yeah, I see RA something 88 or something. Interesting, man. Fascinating. Really cool.
That's the Rhodesian Army.
My dad recalls that because he had a lot of foreign servicemen with him. So he had a lot of French Foreign Legion, and a lot of US soldiers from Vietnam came out to also help. And they were wearing Seikos. Lots of Seikos.
It was issued during the Bush Wars, wasn't it?
Yeah.
It was with Zimbabwe, was it?
It wasn't Zimbabwe yet. No, this was the fight for basically. There was a big hostile takeover of Robert Mugabe. Long story, but this watch, it's a Swiss-made watch. There were a lot of sanctions and everything held up, so Rhodesia had to basically request equipment from anywhere and everywhere they could, and it ended up that they got a lot of Belgian equipment, Belgian vehicles, German vehicles. Fascinating that watch managed to make it over. That's a cool story. That could be a story in itself, talking about just how that watch managed to, become a thing.
Yeah.
With a mil-spec dial. I mean, this is This is the Rhodesian version of the MacV Seikos from back then, but even rarer because they probably only made about 1,000 of them. I don't know, one batch.
Yeah,
pretty cool
not
history.
At all, no. So yeah, Rhodesian Roma. You'd like them, do you?
I don't know. I try to forget about that stuff if I can get it out of my head. It's better. But I do find it just the nostalgia aspect of it. I find interesting.
It's fascinating, isn't it? It's like all military watches. I'm just a military watch head, so it's I just like the story that went with it and the story it could have told, and
who was it issued to? I would imagine it would be. I mean, mainly helicopter pilots. There were tons of them, so maybe that was standard issue. I'd be interested in knowing the date.
SCB, could you pull up the new Breitling chronograph?
Yeah, sure. The Breitling.
So it's the Armaco collaboration, Breitling with.
You just go to the Breitling website. Just go to the Breitling website. It'll be on there.
What a cool thing, man! Wow. It's been a while since I've seen a Breitling release, and
so Armaco is the racing team, isn't it? The Formula One racing team, and I think it's a Dubai or Saudi Arabian.
You know better than me, Thomas. I don't know.
Team, I think.
But it's
I'm not sure. Aramco,
because I know that prior to this, I think. Was it Gerard Perregaux that was teamed up with Aston Martin?
Aston Martin, I think you're right, ID guy. Yeah.
And then they just decided, nah, we don't want your Laureatos anymore. Get off the scene. And Breitling's like, cool,
get out of here.
Let's hop on.
Have you shared your screen, JCB?
Yeah, is it sharing?
No,
as in like, hang on, I've got.
What always interests me, JCB, is that your booze rack behind you is always full. You never always seem to replace every bottle you go through.
Yeah.
You know?
Chrome tab. Hang on. Share. Should be sharing. You should be able to click it on the bottom there, Tom. There should be one. That's it there. Yeah.
Boom.
So Navitimer B01 43, the Aston Martin Formula One team. This is watches in fully titanium with a carbon fiber. Is it carbon fiber?
Call it carbon composite.
Carbon composite dial. Yeah. So there.
It's great. I mean, we had the. It's going to be the year of reverse pandas. Do you think?
Clearly, seems like it.
Reverse panda.
The Speedmaster reverse panda. We've got this now, and I was chatting to Pete McConville because he tried one on, and he was saying that Breitling have always had a history of doing reverse pandas.
Absolutely, the 806 was very early on. Yeah,
panda dials, and it's nothing new to them really. So it's not. He wasn't surprised, and
they kind of started.
Absolutely, there you go, JCB. Yeah, your Transocean reverse panda.
Yeah, well, they started it off with back in could have been the late 50s even.
Yeah, very early on. The original 806. Yeah, they did it.
The 806 was a reverse panda. Yeah, they were the one.
I think Pete was correct in saying that they probably pioneered the reverse panda. They were one of the first to do it. When we think about it in that context, it's interesting. Yeah,
totally. Yeah. This is this is cool. I think it's really cool.
I dig it, man. I love the 12 at the top of the dial. It's calling back to that original early 806. I think like 60s 806s. They came out looking like this. Reverse panda, titanium case. It's just ticking all the boxes, man.
Yeah.
Love it. Why can't we get more of this?
I wonder how the light shines, how the light reflects off this carbon dial. I wonder sort of.
There's a nice promo clip that they have of it on YouTube on their channel. But look, it's fully loomed, man. They've loomed.
Yeah,
it's so good.
The loom's cool. Yeah.
I like it a lot. I could add one of these very easily. Yeah. So nice. And the way they've done the date window at the bottom, it's just so clever. They nailed it, man. Freaking nailed it. Boutique pickup available.
Yeah.
There we go, JSP. Only 16,000 Australian.
No.
You can trade in your Speedmaster, and there you go.
Jeez, I'll have to sell all my other watches to get one of these. Yeah, I just feel like I wish the Navitimer was more popular, because it's such a cool watch. And I'll tell you, I think part of the reason is because of the slide rule bezel. It's such a busy watch.
Very archaic. Yeah.
Well, it's just busy, right? And that's why I went with the Transocean. When I did, it was back 15 years ago when I was getting into watches. I wanted a chronograph, and I looked at the Navitimer, and I was a bit scared. I was a bit it's a bit too full on, and I sort of feel like that is something that puts people off, is that it's very—
That's a good point.
You know what I mean? Like, it's very busy and people don't understand it and all that sort of stuff. But now I'm fully desensitized, and I'm like, fuck yeah, it's great. I love it. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I mean it's the trademark of this watch. I was stuck in a similar conundrum. I mean, I remember when I was Breitling hunting, and I had a choice: the original 806 reissue or the 765. And I just thought, versatility wise, this is far more practical. And strap changing, and I love the Type 20 look, so it's kind of a no-brainer as well. But when you see the 60s style, I mean, this is the issue. The difference between the 50s model and the 60s is that the 60s really embraced that look. In fact, you get 765s with this exact dial too. The later generation, I think 64 765s have this same dial with the 12 at the top, reverse panda. The earlier ones, though, with all the Arabics on top of it, it's a very busy looking face, even more so than this. Yeah. This is clean. So nice, man. I like it.
What do you think about the having the black around the outer ring? Because Navitimers they're very much known for having a full white outer ring, and now you've got this black, white, black. It's just
it's superb. It's going to make it look even smaller. It'll bring the size down visually. It's not as offensive to the eye. I prefer that having a thinner white ring just makes a lot more sense. I think for practicality, it frames it better. There's some nice space and balance. Yeah, they couldn't have done it better. I don't think they really nailed it.
Bringing out in titanium, cool. That's a big deal.
Love it.
I think and I'm just going by memory here. I think the aerospace is really the only other line that is titanium from Breitling, really. So bringing it into the Navitimer is a really cool move, I think.
Just makes you wonder what they're going to do now with Universal Genève. Are they going to incorporate this,
and Calais as well?
Try compacts. What are they going to do with that chronograph? How are they going to make it clean?
And I want to see triple date chronograph. I want to see triple date chronograph because
they can do it, man.
They can do that. Definitely.
I really hope they don't screw it up. But of course, the downside is going to be they're going to quintuple the price of these things.
Oh yeah.
So
definitely.
You have to wait. You have to wait years before you can get one on the grey.
Yeah.
The color on this watch is cool too. Like they've got that. The light green, and then the light green on the side of the strap, but then you've got the Aston Martin green,
British racing green on the inside.
I
love it, man.
Fucking cool.
There've been so many different sponsors of Aston Martin in the past, haven't there? There've been Girard-Perregaux, even Timex has been. I'm trying to think. There's been Christopher Ward even done collaboration with Girard-Perregaux. There's been
on a NATO.
There's been there were loads.
This is a goodie. How often do we see collaborative watches where we're like, yes, I would own that?
Yeah, I would own that. I would too.
The closest, when I think back, the JLC collaboration with Bentley, who was it? No? The Amvox. It was Aston Martin.
That was Aston Martin. Yeah, Aston Martin. That was
Amvox.
Aston Martin. The JLC Amvox. Yeah.
So that I think is the closest of collaborations I've seen. I mean, this is on par with that. I think with regards to just nailing it. Man, great watch. Great watch. Let's hope we see more of this sort of stuff.
Yeah. Well, it's interesting. Well, it's Breitling's first, as far as I can tell or know, it's their first foray into Formula One. I from what I can remember. Like, can't think of any other thing. Obviously, there's been lots of other brands that have been with Formula One, but when was Breitling? They've always been an aviation brand.
Yeah.
They've never been with Formula One, so hopefully it's good. It's more. We'll see a bit more of it. Yeah.
It's interesting because these names come and go. I was at Bremont's event when they were partnering up with Williams, and it's just interesting how some brands attack it so nicely with the way they release watches together. I mean, look at what Tudor's doing with the Racing Bulls. At every Miami race, they bring out a new dial configuration, whether it's a chronograph, whether it's Black Bay in general, and then you have others that just sort of they don't do anything with it really. They might just, I mean, Jared Perigo, I can just think they did like a green ceramic Laureato.
Yeah, and they did a Neo Bridges as well. They did a dress watch.
Oh, they did, and that was also part of it. Okay.
Yeah.
I wonder how that contract works. So it'd be interesting to see like the story behind what requires them.
Yeah.
To produce.
The Amvox was a great one though. The Amvox, the JLC Amvox. That was a great one. You push a crystal for the chronograph.
Really clever. Typical JLC.
Yeah.
They've kind of gone backwards in that sense. They don't have that sort of tech anymore. Besides the fact that the reversos just taking over on their side.
Well, there's talk that the current CEO is going to buy JLC from Richemont.
Far out. So become independent.
Yeah, so become independent, and
we need more of that today.
That'd be interesting. Yeah. So
DB5.
But yeah.
And the Valkyrie. Oh wow. If anyone out there, I don't know if anyone's still watching us talking, but if anyone watches the endurance, what's the WEC, World Endurance Championship, Aston is starting to pull finger. They entered a car last year, I think. It was the first time. Every other car in the pack is using either a V8 with an electric hybrid system, and Aston's gone full Cosworth V12, and it's an amazing machine. This is a different, we're really going off topic now, but what the hell? A shared design language, is that so?
What's
it
this?
looks like a Lotus. That doesn't look like an Aston at all. Car design today has really gone off the rails, man. That looks like a Lotus Evora or something. That doesn't look like a Aston Martin.
Yeah, I've never seen this one before.
What is that?
That's crazy. I don't know. It's some. I don't know, because that's not obviously not the Valkyrie. It's some other weird thing.
The Valhalla. I don't know.
Car talking in a relaxed format.
The Valhalla.
It's the car that you peg in. I don't know. Yeah. So.
And they call the Navitimer. They've got like a Navitimer.
That thing. Oh,
that's not a chronograph. Like
it
really,
hurts me, man. It hurts me.
Oh.
Yeah, weird selection of pieces. They really are all over the place. The diver that they did last year was quite interesting, but
again, heritage, yeah.
You must get chronographs from Breitling. I'm very much on that. I very much feel that way. The top time. I mean, don't even get us started with the top time. I love how we've just gone down the rabbit hole of talking about Breitling chronos.
I really like some of the top times.
Yeah, why don't they just open up that floodgate and create stunning pieces there? I think so many brands struggle with working out modernity, traditional. How do we bring them together to make them look appropriate? All of these watches are very modern looking, almost too much so. And I think
what do you think about this one, ID guy, the Super Ocean? This has been around for a few years now, but it's
the slow timer. I mean, again, based on a chronograph design. Yeah, I I would have the chronograph any day of the week. The diver, it's a bit too avant-garde for my liking. But I do love the locking mechanism on the side. I love that side-by-side blend.
This thing here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The
Okay.
original slow timer chrono was awesome, man. 7,000 and what was it, the 7009 or something, if I remember right. I can't reference numbers. But yeah, I think so many brands struggle with working out what works as a modern watch and what works as, how do we get that blend? The chronomats look very modern. These Super Oceans look way out there modern. The Navitimer is one of the only pieces. I think it's the same with so many models today. Omega and so many of their watches. Where are they finding that fine line? Yeah, it's just it's a rabbit hole. Avenger, classic AVI.
Do you reckon they've got too many? Have they got too many watches, Breitling? Do you think?
Yes, I think so.
All right.
You can get these for bargains. You can get these for bargains, by the way, if you find them secondhand. For some reason, the classic AVIs, folk aren't keen on them, but I mean, look at them; they're awesome.
Yeah, the Mustang and the
Warhawk and the Mosquito and
Warhawk.
Come on, guys, what's with all
Curtis Warhawk and the Mosquito and the Mustang? Yeah, nice.
Fucking this watch is pretty cool. The mosquito. Shit name.
Red hands. It's sick, man.
Yeah. Fuck, man.
That's based. This is like a blend of both the original from 50s and the 60s. Was it the Nino Rint? What was the model called? I'm gonna find it.
No, I think it's Universal.
That's Universal Geneva.
Yeah. 1964 AVI. What was the nickname for this thing? Let's see if I can find it.
That's pretty cool, but there's a lot of stuff in it. I haven't looked at their website in a long time.
You got the Endurance Pro as well, haven't you? The Endurance.
Yeah, you got
those are very popular. I think they sponsored a Rugby World Cup. I think.
Yeah, they did.
And all the refs had these on their wrists.
Really?
Cool. And they used the chronographs throughout the games. Very cool.
Right.
Yeah. That's pretty cool. Yeah.
What was the name? The Raquel Welch.
They did the American football ones as well, didn't they? They did in the chronomat. They did the.
So they're doing pretty well for themselves in the sponsorship game.
Yeah.
And this premiere, that's also a sad story that the premiere is just kind of like swept aside because it's as thick as a toaster when it's on the wrist.
Yeah, that's the problem. It's just so thick, man. It's so thick. It's such a big watch. Like, yeah,
look at it.
You can see.
There's your field watch, Thomas. Bright green and blue and gold.
All right. Okay.
Oh yeah.
If this had been at like 13 mil instead of 16 mil or whatever it is, then
18 and a half.
It would have been really cool. Like, is anyone buying any of this stuff? I'm just not. I don't know.
Tourbillon. I mean, who's getting a tourbillon of it? It's just
115,000. Like, really?
No, I don't know anyone who's buying a Willie Breitling tourbillon.
Big Willie.
Can't believe it. But isn't it funny? Like, we look at all of these watches, and then we go back to that Navitimer collab with F1, and it's just a night and day difference.
Yeah,
it's a watch that I think all three of us would want to own because it just looks the business. Look at it compared to the black one on the right there, the 46 mil.
That one, yeah.
Goodness me, such what a cool watch.
The 43 mil is still quite big, but it's any fella with a 6 and 6 point.
Yeah.
6 and a half to 7.5 wrist interests that could pull it off.
They make, but their sizing's all over the place because they've got a 43 and then they've got a 46, and they've also recently brought out a 41.
48. They've got
48. Really?
They got 48 in the Super Ocean Heritage. Yeah.
No, just in the
Navitimers only. Yeah.
Like what? Why? Like there's a 41, It's in fucking what is
gold
with diamonds
on it.
with
Oh, so this
something.
is the ladies' version at 41 mils.
Right. Okay.
Really?
What?
But why don't they just have a men's 41? Like,
I don't
because
get it.
43, I think part of the reason why it's not popular, this line, is because it's 43. Like,
Size
that
matters,
number,
man.
it just scares people away. Like,
Yeah.
they should just have a normal. Yeah, here. This is the one, ID guy. So they've got they do have a 41, but it's in these weird colors. They don't have just the normal
There
black
was a
one.
blue. There was a blue with a black subdial next to it at 41. I think I saw.
Yeah, but like, well, give us the fucking normal black.
The
with
black
the
reverse
white.
panda dial. What's
Yeah,
wrong with
just
you people?
just give us the normal one. Why
That
not
Cosmonaut. I
even-
love that Scott Carpenter Cosmonaut there. 24.
Oh, the 24-hour dial. Yeah.
Yeah, man.
That's cool. That's 68 grand. What the fuck? What
It's
is
white gold or something, or platinum, I
Oh,
think.
Jesus Christ! What?
I know.
the
All
hell?
the stuff that I dig, it has to be morbidly overpriced. Such a
Man.
cool watch, man.
Oh,
Yeah.
just make it in steel. What the hell? God,
And this is where a brand like Omega manages to succeed, is that they just keep, with Speedmaster especially, they just keep it, you know what you're going to get. Done deal.
That's It's, like, why they haven't brought out that 41 in the black? It's just so here you've got like a blue one with black. Like, okay, where's just the normal black with the white dial?
subdials. Yep.
Yeah, it just doesn't make sense. Anyway, that's
Anyway.
it. What did you guys think of the Amiga? I'm gonna bring it up real quick, and maybe we'll finish off on that. It's the reverse Panda, because that was the big talking point for Amiga in the last week or
two.
so. Yeah, let's have a look. We'll
I'm a big fan. I mean, I know Thomas vehemently hates the Speedmaster more than I do.
Yeah.
And I quite like the reverse Panda. It was quite nice. It isn't a tool watch though. It's taking the Speedmaster to a dressy level, I think.
And I think it deserves it. I think it really suits it. Personally.
Yeah, so
I've got to say, just they improved on virtually everything. The enamel dial, so neat.
Yeah, isn't it got a gloss finish to it or something as well?
Yeah, Thomas, I'm sharing. Pull up. Can you pull up the screen? And it's.
I'm just waiting for it to.
Oh, is it loading? Yeah. So this one has it's got a gloss enamel dial. It's got a ceramic bezel as well, and it's got enamel white subdial. It's actually got two dials. So it's got a base dial with the white enamel, and then you've got the black enamel dial over the top. So you've got this sandwich construction dial. Then you got the ceramic bezel. You've got the rhodium plated handset, and applied markers as well. So all of these things, when you add them all up and you see the watch, it's just on a whole nother level. It's like the Omega luxury. It's like an Omega luxury chronograph.
Yeah.
I don't even consider it as a Speedmaster.
Speedmaster,
anymore.
you're right. You're right.
Yeah, like Speedmaster, as we know, is like a tool watch. It's got a matte sort of dial. This is like taking it to a whole nother level.
Elevating it, yeah.
Yeah. Like a stunning watch. But I think if you're for your first Speedmaster, if you're going to get your first one, then I think you're better off getting the just the standard one. This is the one that you probably get if you've already had a Speedmaster before, or
if you're like me, who's not a fan of the matte dial professional.
Yeah.
I would go head first into this.
Yeah, okay. You go, just go straight for this one.
But if you're 16,500 Australian dollars in, I mean, what's that, Daytona territory at this stage?
Oh no, Daytonas they've gone crazy as well. They're like over 20 grand, I think. But man, like there's so much money. Like it's just ridiculous. It's just Omega pricing is nuts, man. It's just so expensive. What's that in pounds? So half of that is probably maybe like 10,000 pounds or something like that.
I'll have a look on their website. Let's see.
Daytonas are about what, 12, 13, 14,000 pounds?
I think in Aussie dollars, a Daytona is over 20,000 Australian, something like that.
At current rate, it's £8,700 for this watch on a bracelet. Wow.
For this one,
8,700. What? What?
Yeah, it's a lot of money, isn't it?
What is happening?
Yeah,
this is a
like
steel watch, man.
Yeah. Well, this just the fucking standard one is this one here, 14,000 Australian. So like 14,100 Australian. So what would that be?
7,500 pounds on bracelet.
Yeah,
7,500.
Yeah, it's the pricing is Omega's pricing is not really, but when you think about it, right? What's it competing with? It's less than the Daytona. It's about on par with Zenith, Chronomaster. Like it's sort of in the pricing actually when you put it in the market with its competitors, it's actually not that bad. Like it's about on par. It just feels expensive because we've always thought about Speedmasters as being a bit more cheaper and a bit more affordable. They've just pushed their pricing up into the bracket of the chronographs that it's competing with, I think.
I mean, it blows my mind that I could very nearly get both the A384 and the 765 for the price of this.
Yeah. The same price. Yeah.
Like what?
Yeah.
Two chronographs, two very prestigious chronographs from very well-known brands.
Yeah.
Arguably as iconic as the Speedmaster for the same price.
Absolutely.
I don't get it. Wow, that is insane. I didn't realize 8,700. What?
Yeah, the price is mental.
What?
Yeah. But
but then again, you look at like a Submariner, sort of the same price, and here you're dealing with a watch that's 3861 movement. It's a chronograph, it's a lot more complicated. Enamel dial. There's a lot of cool things that they've done with this watch.
Yeah.
Man, when you get this watch on wrist, it's fucking nice, man. It's so good. It's really, really nice. Yeah, it's nice. Is it worth that much? I don't know. You guys tell me. But
as a one and done, would this work for someone as a one and done?
I think it could, to be honest with you. Yeah, it could. As a one and done. It's dressy. It's functional. It's.
I would say,
I think it would work as a one and done more than Moonwatch.
Yeah, I feel that way too. Maybe that's sacrilege to say, JCB, but I think for me personally, as a one and done goes, reverse panda dial, that on a strap, on a bracelet, whatever else, on a mesh, I could rock that thing as a daily manual wind.
Oh,
it's a nice piece, man. It's a nice piece.
No, it's beautiful. Yeah. No, totally. I mean, I was going to consider getting this one, but firstly, the price is way out ridiculous there, and like I've got a reverse panda already, so I was like,
yeah.
And the other, I've had this watch. The regular Speedy has just been in my head for so many years that that's what I was saving towards, and that's what I wanted. So that was it. But this watch is a killer watch. I got some wrist time with it at the Omega Boutique in Melbourne, and it's stunning. It's really, really nice. There's no two ways about it. It's beautiful.
Good to see you underachieving. He says, I actually have several one and done watches.
That's my collection.
Many of us do. Much.
Yeah. What's it like having 3 chronographs now, JCB?
No, it's cool, man. I like it. Well, I've got they're all. I mean, look,
they're all black dials.
Well, yeah, that's probably the only issue. Like, hang on, let me turn this.
Beautiful background.
Give me a sec. I'll turn this shit off.
The wine. Get rid of the wine bar.
I gotta get rid of the visual effects. Let me turn this shit off. So I've got. Can you see these?
Okay,
Okay. So, these two are obviously. These two are pretty different. Like the reverse panda
and the Panda, and the Speedy, these two
The
are probably
the Zenith is a little bit of a problem child now, hey?
Yeah, they're kind of these two are probably they're quite similar, but look, they're still different. Yeah, like you know what I mean. Like they're kind of similar.
Yeah.
So I sort of feel like I don't really. I'm not. This one's not getting as much wrist time this time. I have to be honest because I don't know. Maybe I'm in the honeymoon phase.
Yeah, of course.
You know what I mean? So yeah, I've got 3. Maybe this one will go, and I'll swap it out. I was thinking in a couple of years for like a Chronomaster original, like the colorful Zenith.
Okay.
Or a blackout ceramic Defy chronograph. You know, I'm just throwing it out there.
Yeah. Maybe. But yeah, I've got the 3. I'm calling this the Swiss mid-tier chrono kings.
True. Yeah, you're not wrong, man. You're not wrong.
Well, love it.
You got to have it. If you're going to talk, you're talking Swiss mid-tier chronos, right? You got to have an El Primero, right?
Yeah.
That's the king of them all. The B01 caliber is sort of the, one of the best automatic chronographs to come out of Switzerland in a long time. It's it's a patented movement, 70-hour power reserve, all the good shit. It's a really, really technically a fantastic watch. So that's a cool watch. And then you've got the Omega. What's missing? Maybe a Daytona if you're going to have that.
No, you don't need a Daytona.
Yeah.
So get one. What the hell? Get a baby Le Mans and call it a day. Sell the Breitling, baby Le Mans, mortgage the house. Kids can't go to university anymore, but what the hell?
So I don't know. I'm thinking maybe I don't know. This is like they're all different. Like to me, they've all got their place. But for you guys looking at it, I can tell you could probably thinking there's probably a bit of overkill probably with these two guys here. So maybe I need some color, and I'm thinking maybe like a Chronomaster or something like a colorful something with some color to pop it into this collection would work.
Man. I mean, it's a tough one. It's really tough. I don't know what I would do in your position.
Yeah.
It's tricky.
Yeah. What do you think? I don't know.
I dig. I mean, again, if it was me, I would have the reverse Panda Speedmaster, and that sort of ticks every box of the 3 watches that are on the table.
Get rid of all 3. Get rid of all
3. Get the reverse, and then pick up a Zenith. I don't know, something like a Defy Chrono. I think you've always loved that integrated bracelet look, so something like that, maybe. I don't know.
Yeah, maybe.
I will show you all.
Good to see the watch dependence and scratchy. So I just wanted to just put in and say that. Sorry, how did you go? What were you saying?
That GMT is freaking awesome, man. I've got to get one. I've got to bite the bullet. First, got to buy a house, and then I've got to bite the bullet and get one of these.
Yeah, this watch is, man. After wearing this thing, like this guy here is a 43, and after like the Speedy and the Rolex, this is 40. It's kind of hard to wear. Like this one, I feel like it's a bit too big now. So I don't know. No, like it. Yeah. No, it doesn't look like it's cool. No, it's cool. But when you've got these things,
this is the thing, JCB. I mean, we're at a stage, we're at a crucial point now where you could, in theory, sell the Breitling, sell the Zenith, have the GMT, have the Speedmaster, get a mesh, get an Omega mesh for the Speedmaster. It'll look the business. Rock those 2 watches, and then save up and pick up, I don't know, a Zenith or something at a later stage. But I mean, that GMT is cool. I've been looking at the VTNR a lot. Hey, the right hand drive.
Oh, the Sprite, yeah.
That's a cool watch, man. Yeah, that's real cool.
And you can get them for a good price too. And I'm like, oh, should I? Shouldn't I?
Yeah.
But I will share. I don't know how to share my screen, but I'll try. I want to show the one watch that got away from me last year.
The little cross at the bottom, where the cross inside the square. Press that, and then it says share screen underneath.
So this watch was the one that got away from me last year, and I think you all will appreciate this. Oh man, this is the one piece. It came up. Oh, hold on a sec. It came up, and I was seriously debating and considering.
Oh, I love that watch. Yeah,
selling my El Primero.
Right? The yellow gold.
So this is a G381 that they made in collaboration with Hodinkee, 2020 something or other. And it's the basic El Primero movement, but it's the only time that they've recreated this watch like the original late 60s, the original 69 version of it. And it came up and it was like 12 grand. And I'm looking at it thinking, oops. I thought to myself, man,
12 grand.
Yeah, it's a lot. What is going on with this thing? It just closes itself on me. I thought this is a lot of boodle to spend on a gold watch with a basic El Primero movement. And yeah, didn't end up going for it. But this to me would be the end all be all El Primero. I mean, where do you go from here?
Oh, I don't know.
Yeah, well, you say basic El Primero, like
yes, it's the caliber 400. It's the typical, which we have in all of our models.
Yeah, but it ain't basic. It's a fucking amazing movement.
What's wrong with this thing? Let me get down to it again. This is the interesting part. Limited to 50.
Right.
This exact watch came out, limited to 50, and I'm like, buddy, you're gonna kick yourself, and I am kicking myself that I never got one of these, because find another. Yeah, I adore it. I freaking adore this watch. This is what I told you on the phone, JCB.
I know. Yeah, I know.
The G381.
We've been talking about this watch for years, man.
Yeah, it's my obsession. It's the one watch that it's the king of El Primeros. Doesn't get much better.
100%. It's beautiful.
So that's the one that got away last year, sadly, and I'm not going to get it again. So you never know. But
you never know, man. You never know. It could turn up.
What do you think to this opinion? Tubster McDonald says some of the Hodinkee collabs are cool, but they're ruined by the Hodinkee association. I could never buy a watch there's a website edition.
Yeah, there's a fine line, especially when you put your name on the dial and stuff. It's like, nah, when it's subtle. They've done some good stuff.
I think some of the Hodinkee collabs have stood the test of time the most out of all of the collabs. Apart from the travel clock.
There was you could say the good old days when let's go back to the original Corne de Vache Vacheron chronograph that they did in collaboration. I mean, they were the ones who kind of kicked off that idea of those horn style lugs on the chronographs.
Yeah.
And then they just moved it on. I mean, the Blancpain divers that they did were gorgeous. There were some great ones. I mean, that Zenith top mark.
I was just going to say, I'm actually pulling it up. This is the Zenith Hodinkee. Sorry, Thomas, I'll just pull it up. Man,
the Zenith Hodinkee, what?
Yeah. So they brought out a triple calendar with meteorite dial.
No, you just reminded me. It's the Chronomaster. God, that was a few years ago. That was a killer watch. Man. So there's a fine line. There's some that they really don't. I mean, the travel clock is the typical example, but I mean, look at that thing. That is another end goal model, probably also limited to 50 pieces. And the nice thing is they don't put their logo on the dial or anything. It just looks like your any old typical watch.
Yeah, I think when they don't have Hodinkee on the dial or whatever, or if it's on the backside and you can't see it, like, I don't care. If it's a cool watch and it's a sick ass watch, that's fine. I don't give a shit. Like, if it's really cool, like this one, if I've got the money,
and it works best when they're monochromatic colors. They're monotone. They're not bright and pink and orange and stuff. They're simple. One of 200. Oh man, another great one. It's funny how we always you see. This is the thing when I'm chatting to JCB, it always ends up being a chronograph talk.
Chronograph talk, yeah.
I always come back to chrono.
I've got to do something to lessen the blow after him sitting with us for like an hour and a half talking about field watches. I mean,
thanks, man. Yeah, I appreciate it.
Yeah, you got to do it, boy. Got to be some quid pro quo.
Yeah. Well,
was there any other idea, guy, before we wrap up? Was there any other watches that came out recently that caught your eye that you?
No, it's been very quiet. Nothing that I can think of.
No, nothing I can think of really.
That Breitling was a big one. It always is. This time of the year, it's pretty dead. And March, April, we're going to see kicking off before Watches and Wonders, and who knows.
Yeah, got British Watchmakers Day coming up, which is going to be interesting. Some nice releases there, but I'm going to cover those in another show, I think. But that's about it, really, guys. I think. Thank you very much to ID Guy for joining us. Been a pleasure. Awesome. A pleasure as always, my friend. Thank you to JCB for always being our stalwart sidekick.
Sticking with us.
And thank you to you guys for watching the show. If you enjoyed what we do, please give us a thumbs up. And if you're not subscribed, please subscribe. It's an invitation to subscribe. And can't really say anything else. I wanted to give Watches with Dennis's live stream a plug. It's coming up in about an hour and 2.5 hours. He's going to be covering some jump hour watches. So,
that's an interesting one. Audemars Piguet did
the AP.
They went nuts.
Yeah, they did a lot of Royal Oaks, didn't they? Yeah,
and the jump hour. Beautiful jump hour.
I liked it.
And the jump hour,
stunning, man. It looks like a Cartier. I mean, at first it looks like a Cartier, and you're like, "What's this?" Like
a Cartier, doesn't it? Yeah.
And then you take a good look at it from the side, and you're like, "Wow, this is quite something."
Yeah.
Everyone's saying now AP's changed the game. I'm like, come on, guys. They're not the first to make a jump hour, but yeah, it's AP's branding on it. So,
thanks, Jim. Thanks, Mason. Thanks, Junior. Take care, and we'll see you in the next one.
Thank you, guys.
Take care, everyone. Thanks a lot. See you next time.